Hey everyone, it's Mony with Maidily, and I'm going to walk you through a workflow. When you first log in, you'll be taken to this Getting Started screen, and you can choose to follow along each step on the Getting Started screen, or you can follow along with this video, or both. The first thing you want to do is create your technician, so you can do that by clicking on the Technicians module, clicking on Add Technician. You may see a couple of example texts already in your account. You can choose to edit those, or just add your own. The most important thing that you should pay attention to when adding your technician is setting up the text color. That color will be reflected in your scheduling/calendar view when you assign a job to that technician. The second most important thing as you move past this is setting up their availability. And the third most important thing to pay attention to is setting up their payroll. There's three different ways to pay a technician: a fixed dollar amount, a percentage, or an hourly. You can choose from one of those three, and then when you're done, just simply hit submit and your tech will be saved. Once you create your first tech, the next thing you want to do is add your first customer. Again, you'll see a couple of example customers below in your account. You can choose to assign technicians or edit those customers directly, or you can add your first customer by clicking on the Add Customer button in the top right corner. You can go through and fill out all of these fields for the customer, or you can fill out just the required ones. The required ones have a little star next to them. Once you're towards the bottom portion, you'll notice that there's a section where you can add credit cards for the customer. This section only appears if your Maidily account is integrated with Stripe or Square. Once you're done filling out all of the customer information, you can choose to save the customer and move directly into creating a new job, or just saving the customer down, which will bring you right back to the customer list view page. You can create a new job by clicking into Jobs, clicking on Add Job, making sure that you attach the job to an existing customer, or you can create a customer from here directly. As you scroll past all of the fields when creating a job, you'll notice that one of the most important ones is going to be the pricing type field. This field determines how the job is priced. There's two choices: the standardized pricing or hourly pricing. Standardized pricing is a flat base rate for the job, so something to the extent of 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 1-time cleaning, $100. Hourly pricing is just based on your hourly rate and then how many hours this job is going to take. As you're scrolling past all of these fields, you'll want to make sure that you select your service date for the job, your arrival time, and then the subscription, which is just the frequency of the cleaning. As you move past that section, you'll come into the house details, where you can set up how big the house is, and then right after that are the extras, where you can select from any number of extras as long as they're activated to be added to the job. Moving past that, towards the bottom section, you'll be able to select how this job will be charged, or how the customer will be paying. If there is a credit card attached to the customer profile, it will appear here. If there isn't, it will not appear. What you want to also make sure to do is assign a tech or a team to the job as you're creating the job. So you'll have the choice of assigning a technician that is not grayed out. If they are grayed out, you'll see that there's pop-up text notifying you that they're not available for this job. Once you're done, you can save this job down and then move right into the scheduling component. Every job that you save will appear in the scheduling view. In the scheduling view, you can scroll all the way up and send your customers a reminder for their upcoming service, like this. You can also send your techs their job assignments by clicking on Send Job Assignments from the scheduling view and searching for the day and the tech, and then selecting the jobs you'd like to send their assignments for. Once you're ready to charge a customer, you can find the job that you're going to charge, click into the job, toggle the job status to complete it if it's not already completed, and you'll see a charge button appear in the top right corner. And you'll notice that under the payment details, the payment method for the job will be selected. So if there's a credit card, that you've selected or a debit card for the customer, so you can charge that. As long as your account is connected to Stripe or Square, you'll see that credit card appear here. If you've selected cash, check, invoice, or Cash App or anything else, that payment method will appear here as well. So in this case, it's just cash. We selected cash when we first created this job. When you're ready to charge, just simply hit the charge button in the top right corner, confirm, and that's it. The job gets set to paid. The next job and the future jobs are already on the calendar, and you're done. There's so many cool features that we didn't get to cover in this video. Features like collecting 5-star reviews, collecting feedback, sending quotes, creating invoices, automating job charging, automating your customer reminders. You can find a lot more information about how all of our features work in our knowledge base, and you can find our knowledge base by clicking the help button in the top right corner. You'll get taken straight to our knowledge base where you'll be able to search for anything that you need, or you'll just be able to click into each category and you'll find all the relevant information or articles for that category. Thanks everyone. Thanks for following along.